Hey Theo, how are you feeling? Are you hungover?
I'm not as nauseous as I was this morning, but I still have a massive headache. I really want to go home. I need your chicken soup to feel better.
You should have taken it easy last night. Do you even remember what time you came home? It was past 2 a.m. Did you forget you had work the next day? You're not that young anymore, you know?
I know. I wasn't supposed to be that late, but we had such a good time at the corporate party. A bunch of us, including my boss, wanted to go for more drinks afterwards. And after that, I guess we all got wasted. So you see, it was half work and half fun.
That doesn't mean you need to stay out until 2 a.m. Theo, you promised me when Evelyn was born that you were going to cut down on drinks so you can spend more time with us instead. You said you wanted to watch your daughter grow, but nothing's changed for the past 3 years. You still go out 2 or 3 times a week.
I'm sorry, but I used to go out more, like nearly every day. Wouldn't you agree that it's gotten better?
Of course you go out less. It's because I tell you not to every time. You know, it's really tiring for me too. How I have to tell you to stop drinking all the time. You should understand that you're wasting my energy as well.
I always tell myself that I'll only have one drink, but then I'm drinking my second and thirds before I even know it. I know it sounds like I have a drinking problem, but it's not that. I simply enjoy getting drinks with my friends. It's so much fun that I don't want to stop. Because if I did, I feel like I'll miss out.
If you can analyze yourself that well, I'm sure you can also control your habits. You need to begin going out less.
You're right. I'm sorry, Maria. You know I am, right? I will strive to be a better dad. I will stop going out so often so I can spend more time with you and Evelyn.
I want you to mean it, Theo. Because I've heard and read similar lines a million times. If you're not going to keep your word, you might as well not say it at all.
You two are the most important people in my life. Nothing matters to me more. I know I've let you down, but please, you have to believe me.
See, you're doing it again. You apologize and manipulate me with nice, sweet words when you're not drunk. It's such a shame because you would be a great dad if you didn't drink so much. Your daughter would love you so much more.
I was hoping both of you would love regardless of my drinking. Come on, Maria. I have a lot of stress at work. A few drinks makes me happy. Let your man release his stress over a good time sometimes.
I'm having issues with your drinking because it's not sometimes. Plus, you feel happy, but you don't seem happy at all when you get drunk. It's like you turn into a different person. You become rough and mean, and extremely stubborn. No matter what I say, you refuse to come home until you become totally wasted. You become someone else, Theo. I know I'm not the only one who has told you this.
But I've never raised a finger to you or Evelyn.
Of course not. What, do you want a sticker for not hitting your wife or daughter? As a no, if you ever do anything to me or Evelyn, that would be the end of our marriage. I will not tolerate any violence from you. Anyway, you can't go out for drinks for the rest of the month. I mean it.
But Maria, there's still 10 days left of this month.
Only 10 days, Theo. You have been out way too much this month. Do you know how much you've spent? Your entire pay is going to disappear on beers and cocktails.
Come on, honey, just once then.
No. I work from home while taking care of our daughter and keeping the house. You need to take on some of the tasks too. And you also need to save money on better things, like Evelyn's education. By the way, going out less would also minimize the risk of you losing your wallet again. Remember last year when you were too drunk to even realize you had lost $500 along with the leather wallet I gave you on your birthday? Theo, if you need to get help, you should get it soon. I know you think you don't have a drinking problem, but I'm pretty sure you do. If you can't face your issues now, you're going to have to face more problems in the future. And I am praying that does not include Evelyn and I leaving you.
What? No, you can't leave me. Please, I can't live without you two.
Well, then you need to get yourself together and do something about your drinking habits. I'm serious. I am sick of having to take care of a mean and drunk husband. It's draining after having a long day of work and chores and caring for Evelyn. You may not be violent, but it's a very serious problem for me. Serious enough that I sometimes wonder if it's worth saving our marriage.
Okay, I get it. You're right. I'm so sorry. I will do better. And for starters, I won't go out for the rest of the month. I promise.
You better keep it, Theo. I am warning you. If you break your promise, I might actually take actions this time. Mark my words. Think about how you want to live the rest of your life and with who, okay? I'll let you get back to work now.
I understand. I will come straight home after work tonight. Will you make me some of your chicken soup? And something that's not too heavy for my alcohol-beaten digestive system, please.
Alright, I will cook you my hungover special. Good luck with work, and try to take it easy today. Theo, seriously? Are you out drinking? Where the hell are you? Pick up your damn phone.
What do you want, woman? I'm having a good time at the bar. You already know I'm out. Stop, just give up and let me be.
Have you not listened to the message I left you today? Or do you just care more about your drinks than your daughter?
What are you talking about? I'm out with people from work. My smartphone was in my bag, so I haven't heard any messages. What is it? I'm kind of busy.
I see. Guess where I am right now.
Huh? Oh, how would I know? At home? Oh, did you say you were visiting your parents today? Or did my drunk mind just make that up?
Your daughter is at the hospital, you idiot! We got into an accident. We went out shopping with my mom and this nuthead hit our car at the parking lot. He was so busy talking on his goddamn phone, he wasn't looking where he was going.
Oh, I see. Oh, good thing you took her to the hospital then.
What?
She's alright now, right? Tell her to fasten her seatbelt at all times. Yeah, it'd be great if 3-year-olds understood everything they're told, wouldn't it?
Very funny, Theo. Very funny. So, you're not coming to see her?
I'm pretty drunk right now, in case you couldn't tell. If I go now, I think I'll get hit by a car too. You don't need me anyway. Evelyn has her mommy. I'll be useless. Besides, I'm having a blast right now. There's no way I'm missing out on what's about to go down.
Wow, what a father. You choose to have a blast while your daughter gets treated in the hospital. I thought you said nothing matters more than us. But I guess drinking is the winner of your priorities.
Oh, come on, Maria. Don't compare yourself to alcohol. I've been so dramatic.
Well, I can't really help but be dramatic in an emergency situation. Especially when my husband is not concerned for his daughter, on top of breaking his promise not to go out for just 10 days. I see how it is. You don't care about me or your daughter.
I have my reasons. One of my clients here right now. I made her build a good relationship with him, you know? So it's just work. You don't have to worry about money every day because I work my ass off. Even after my usual work hours, like today. You should be thankful that your husband is a hard worker. And let me guess, Evelyn is asleep right now, isn't she? That's why you're messaging me, so there's no point in me going to the hospital.
Your daughter has been in an accident.
We all encounter accidents at some point in life. She just happened to get into one at an early stage. Anyway, she should be glad she's okay.
Okay. You haven't even asked about her condition. Are you not interested in how hurt your daughter is?
If she was in serious condition, you wouldn't be messaging me this much. So she must be fine. I am good at measuring the situation to your anger level.
Do you want to know what she's being treated for? Or which hospital she's at? Anything? How can you be so heartless?
If there's something you want me to know, then just say it! Don't ask, guess where I am? So go on, tell me. What am I supposed to know even right now, aside from the fact that she was in an accident?
Evelyn has a broken leg. She landed badly when she was thrown onto the backseat floor.
A broken leg, huh? Too bad she won't be able to walk for a while then.
What? That's it? She's 3!
Not that big of a deal. In fact, it's good that she only got a broken leg from being in a car accident.
Alright, enough. I am so done with you. I was an idiot for thinking you'd drop everything to come see your daughter. I can't believe how naive I was.
Me neither! It's probably fair for the both of us you didn't let me know at all. Anyway, I have to go. We're doing more shots now. Woohoo! Tell Evelyn I said hi. I'll visit the hospital tomorrow if I'm not too hungover to drive.
It's past lunchtime. What the hell are you doing? Are you still sleeping?
Jesus, will you stop calling me? My phone beeps the second I fall asleep. Just want to get some rest here. Why don't you get that I can't answer the phone? Stop bombarding me with calls and messages, man.
How can you sleep? I thought you were coming to see your daughter. Are you too hungover to drive? Is that what it is?
It's my day off today. Let me catch up on my sleep, okay? I'm so tired. I came home at like 8 a.m.
8 a.m.? That was a few hours ago. So you're not hungover, but rather drunk still, huh?
Yeah, sounds about right. So I've been wanting to get some sleep, but you keep distracting me.
Do you remember what I told you about Evelyn? Are you not worried about her?
You're overreacting, Maria. She broke her leg, right? I broke her leg before too. It was nothing, and I walk fine now. I will visit her at the hospital tomorrow, okay? Happy?
Tomorrow? You think it's nothing? How dare you, Theo? You remember what's going on and still won't rush to see her?
Ugh, it's a whining woman. I can almost hear you through the screen. Give me a break. I have a bad headache, okay? I can't drive myself to the hospital. In fact, I can barely look at my screen right now. Just let me rest, please.
So be it then. It's too bad you will never see your daughter again.
What? What do you mean I won't see her again? She only has a broken leg. It's not like she's dying. Why would you threaten me like that? That's pretty low of you.
You'll be wishing it was just a threat in no time. Anyway, I've really had enough. You have made your priorities clear with me. If you're going to be that way, it's your loss. I will proceed as I see fit.
Go do whatever you want to do. I don't care as long as you leave me alone. I need to get some sleep now. You're too naive to do anything anyway. He'll come around and ask to take you back, I know it. Hey Maria, it's been a week since you left. When are you coming back? When are you gonna forgive me? You know how sorry I am, don't you? I miss you guys. Please come back.
I don't know how many times I need to tell you. I am not returning.
I'm so sorry about what happened. It was horrible of me to keep drinking when Evelyn was hurt. You know, it was the alcohol speaking, not me. I've begged for your forgiveness from the moment I realized what I've done. Will you at least tell me which hospital she is at? I really want to see her. How can I make it up? I know what to do because you keep ignoring me. I even visited her parents, but they won't even listen to my apology. Please, tell me what I need to do.
You will sign the divorce papers once ready. That's the only thing I want from you.
Huh? Divorce? Divorce? Why?
Why? I don't get why you're acting surprised. You think this is all a joke, don't you? Your daughter was injured in a car accident, but you refused to visit her right away because you were too busy drinking. Tell me, which part of that is not enough reason for divorce? I could understand if you were on a business trip or something. But no, you were in town, drinking. Neither I or Evelyn need a father who prioritizes drinking over his daughter.
I told you, Maria, I was just drunk. I didn't understand the situation at all.
It doesn't matter, Theo. I was a fool for trusting you all along. I shouldn't have given you a chance, ever.
I will quit drinking, I swear.
You swore you'd quit when Evelyn was born. Look where we are 3 years later. You swear, you break, and repeat. You have betrayed us over and over again. I will not make the same mistake anymore.
I mean it, Maria. I'll admit myself in rehab and I'll get help. I'm not gonna drink a drop of alcohol for the rest of my life. So please, forgive me. I'm on my knees. I miss you and Evelyn. I haven't seen either of you in a week. I'm so lonely without you two.
There is no need for us to see you. Frankly, I'm sure you don't need to either. We're worth less than your alcohol for you anyways. Why don't you go out and have a blast again? This time, you don't have to worry about me getting mad at you.
No, Maria, you're wrong. You two are everything to me.
It may be true that you used to drink more before Evelyn was born, but you haven't changed the way you drink at all. You don't know your limits. You get completely wasted every single time. Do you remember when you had to cancel our plans to go to the amusement park because you were too hungover the next day? What about the time you went out, forgetting that I had asked you to watch Evelyn so that I could go to my high school reunion? You broke so many promises so many times. I am so mad at myself for letting you treat us like crap.
I won't break any more promises, I swear. You have to believe me.
So that we can repeat this conversation again in 2 days? Not a chance. I will not believe a word you say.
Maria, please.
Give me a reason why you deserve another chance. What good will it do us to trust a drunk like you? Have you even read your own messages to me when I told you Evelyn got into an accident? You said, "Oh, I see." You also said I was overreacting and that Evelyn's broken leg was nothing. Can you imagine how I felt? I was so upset I couldn't breathe. I regretted messaging you, although I knew you went out drinking when you didn't pick up my call. I should have stopped there. Because at that point, you had already broken the promise that you wouldn't go out drinking for the rest of the month.
I know I lose control when I have a drink. I lose rationality very quickly. You know this too, right? I love drinking, but I'm such a lightweight. I don't know why I get so drunk easily.
It's so pathetic how you still don't know your limits. Because a decent person knows and enjoys drinks responsibly. See, you might not know this, but that's what all adults do. I tried to tell you many times, but you did not listen to me. I have been very busy myself, balancing my career and my private life. So I admit trying not to face your drinking problems. I tried to tell myself that it's easier if I just take it all, that you were just stressed. But not anymore. I finally understand now. Alcohol or stress is not to blame. It's you, Theo. I have zero expectations for you now. I give up. We're done.
Maria, I'm so sorry. I want to make this up to you. Please, tell me how you forgive me. I will do anything. I will obey anything that you say.
I already told you. There is only one thing I ask of you, and that is to divorce me. Nothing else.
No, I don't want to get a divorce.
I warned you, didn't I? Not just once, but many times. But you underestimated me and didn't take me seriously. You thought I would let you get away with it again. Well, not this time. You were toxic to us, both as father and as a husband.
You can't divorce me over the drunk version. That is not the real me. Please, Maria, I miss Evelyn so much. I want to see her right now. I can't believe I said the things I said when I was drunk. You're right, I am so pathetic, letting alcohol control me like that. I will change, I swear. I'm not going to drink ever again. Please believe me. Believe the words of the sober version of me.
That's what I've been doing the last few years. But think about it, Theo. You know you turn into a different person when you're drunk, but you let yourself go to bars. At that moment, you are still sober. Then you let yourself have a drink. At that moment, you're still sober. See? You become drunk because the sober version of you allows it. So no, I can't believe anything you say. In any version.
You're right, I have been too easy on myself. I fool myself every time. I talked myself into thinking I would only have one drink, that things will be fine this time. I'm a weak person.
Yes, you are. And you really need to get help to overcome yourself. Like I said, it's not the alcohol to blame. You brought this upon yourself. You did this to your wife and your daughter.
I'm sorry, I truly am. I will apologize as many times as you want me to for the rest of our lives. I won't have one sip ever again.
Stop it. I'm tired of you telling me you won't do it again. I bet you won't even go to rehab. You'll get out the front door and end up in a bar somehow. But hey, you should be happy our marriage is over. Because you don't have to worry about missing out. You can drink as long as you want to. It's what you always wanted to do, isn't it? It wasn't easy to get Theo to sign our divorce papers after that. It took months, but I also had a lot of evidence to support my case. After a while, he finally saw that he didn't have a chance to win his family back and agreed to the divorce with me, having Evelyn's sole custody. I was such a fool to believe that he was nice and hardworking enough that I would settle for him cutting down on drinks once our child was born. I should have realized much sooner that he had a serious problem and that he was not handling those problems well. Although he was never violent to me or Evelyn, he had done enough damage to us emotionally. I wish I had divorced him much sooner, but nonetheless, glad it happened before it was too late. By the way, without me around to stop him, Theo's drinking has gotten much worse than before. A mutual friend told me that he couldn't stop drinking from all the stress, that he finally fell down the stairs at a bar and ended up in the hospital. I know he was sending me messages around that time, but I haven't read any of them. I keep his contact in case I need to talk to him about Evelyn, but I will not allow him to see her until she's old enough to say she wants to spend time with him. After the divorce, my daughter and I moved closer to my parents. I continue to work from home, but I plan to look for better paying jobs in the near future to support my daughter. I was worried how the divorce would impact her, but she doesn't seem to mind, now that she gets to spend so much time with her grandparents, who are at our house nearly every day. To think of it, her father was always too hungover to play with her, even on the weekends. So she seems to be enjoying playing with adults other than myself. She didn't choose to be separated from her father, but she will not be lonely, because she will always have a loving mom and grandparents who will put her above anything.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, Jimmy! Are you on your lunch break yet? I just wanted to talk to you for a little bit if that's okay.
Oh, hey, Cindy. Yeah, just started, so I have some time to talk.
Okay, thank you. And you're really sure you don't mind chatting right now?
Of course not. Although if you think this is going to be kind of a long talk, then maybe it's just better that we wait until we both get home.
I agree with you. But usually when you come home for work, you just eat dinner and then immediately head out to go drink at bars. And when you come home, you just fall asleep right away. I just don't think that we'll have time to talk if we wait until we're both at home.
Okay, geez. Make me feel worse, why don't you? What is it you want to talk about?
Well, I kind of wanted to talk to you about your spending habits. As in, don't you think that you're spending just a little bit too much?
You think I'm spending too much money? I don't know. It isn't like I've bought anything too crazy recently.
I know, but you buy a bunch of small things for all your hobbies all the time. Especially with fishing. You're always buying lures and rods, and you use so much gas driving out to find fishing spots. But it's not just that. I think that you're going out a bit too much as well.
Sure, but I don't think I'm really breaking the bank or anything. It isn't like I can't afford to do stuff like this.
I don't think that you should just brush this off. I mean, if I didn't have a part-time job as well, we'd really be in financial trouble. We're barely making it from month to month at this rate.
Okay, but we are making it, right? We're not going to go into the red or anything like that, so I don't see what the big deal is.
But we talked about this, remember? We said that the whole point of me starting to work was so that I could put what I earned into our savings.
I still don't get why you're freaking out about this. It isn't like we have any kids or anything. If we did, then that would be a different story, but I just don't see the point if it's just us.
You do realize that if we did ever have kids, that would mean I wouldn't be able to go into work for a while, right?
I know that, but in that case, we would just roll back our spending so that way we can all live off my income.
But where are we going to cut back on is what I want to know. I mean, I know that you've been dipping into our house budget to support your own habits, but the more you do that, the tighter things get at home for us both. I just want you to be a little more cautious about how you're spending our money, all right?
But I'm not even buying anything that expensive. Since when did you become such a tightwad, huh?
I know that you're not making huge single purchases, but it all adds up. Just please don't use any more money than I give you to use, okay? Just don't touch the house budget.
Just shut up already. I go into work and bust my butt every single day. If I want to spend a little bit extra on myself, then I don't see why there should be anything wrong with that.
But you're not just going a little bit over, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Why aren't you listening to what I'm trying to tell you? Besides, you aren't the only one who works around here, you know?
Oh, please. You just work part-time. You have no idea what it means to actually have a real job.
That's because you were the one who told me that you didn't want me to work in the first place. Do you remember how much I had to beg you to let me work part-time, even though you know I wanted to go out and find a full-time job? You said it was all because your mom was against it.
Well, you know my mom. She never listens to anything anyone tries to tell her. And if I don't do what she says, then I know that I'll never hear the end of it.
Well, fine then, but if that's really the case, then don't belittle my job. And remember that I'm basically the only thing keeping us out of the red in the face of all your spending.
Oh, I see. So now you're saying that I don't make enough for you, is that it?
Are you kidding me right now? Where did I even say that? I'm just asking that you be a little bit more responsible with your spending, that's it.
You really know how to piss me off, you know that? Why am I always the bad guy in every single one of your problems?
I'm not saying you're a bad guy, but the fact is that you are the source of this problem. You're the reason that we're in such dire straits financially.
Oh, that's rich, coming from you when I easily make more than double what you do.
And so what? Why does that matter so much to you?
I just mean that I think you should remember where you stand in this relationship before you start telling me how I should live my life.
Can you please not talk to me like that, Jimmy?
You know what? I'm getting sick of this. I can't even talk to you anymore. Don't talk to me for the rest of the day, got it?
What am I supposed to do then? Are you just gonna ignore me or something?
I will if you're going to keep this up and keep annoying me. Honestly, you give an inch and they take a mile.
I wish you would stop doing this whenever you get mad at me. You can't just pretend the problem doesn't exist. Besides, you already promised me that you wouldn't do this anymore.
I don't ever remember saying anything like that. And I thought I told you to stop talking to me.
Hello, Cindy. I have a message for you from Jimmy. He said he wants you to stop serving toast with crusts on for breakfast. He wants you to know that having to eat around that bit ruins his morning before he has to go to work.
Good morning, Judy. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I guess I'll cut the crust off of his toast from now on.
Good. I'm glad that you understand. It really isn't all that hard to do and takes zero time and effort. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No, I don't have any problems with that at all. I'll be sure to be more careful in the future.
That's more like it. I mean, it's not like you're even all that busy in the mornings, right? Why weren't you already doing that anyway? Were you too busy getting ready to go to your own job that you couldn't even do that for your husband?
No, it isn't anything like that at all.
Well then, why did I have to be the one to tell you to do this? Don't you know that my little boy doesn't like having the crust on his bread? Why doesn't his wife already know that? Honestly, do you think that's how a good wife should act towards her husband? Maybe you should just quit your job.
But we're not really in a position where I'm actually able to do that right now.
And just why is that,
Because we're barely making ends meet as things stand right now.
So basically, you're saying that you don't know how to save properly? Oh my, what has my poor little baby gotten himself into? I can't believe that he ended up with such a useless woman. No wonder he only wants to talk to you through me. You really need to do some serious rethinking in your life.
Are you saying that you think all of this is my fault right now?
Of course, all of this is your fault. How can you even think otherwise when it's Jimmy who is going to work every day and earning all the money? If you can't save, then how are the two of you supposed to plan for the future at all?
But that's just it. It's Jimmy who keeps spending all of our money.
If you have all that time to think of how to blame others for your problems, then maybe you should try fixing them yourself. I should have never let my poor son marry a woman like you.
I'm truly sorry that you feel that way, Judy.
If only he's found a nicer, smarter girl to get with. I just have no idea what it is that he even sees in you. Wait, I have an idea. What if you two just got divorced?
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do. A good man like Jimmy is wasted on a shrew like you. Especially now that I see just how bad of a wife you really are. It's clear that there are issues with you and Jimmy if he feels he has to ignore you.
But don't you think that you might not be seeing the whole picture right now?
Oh, really? You think so? Because that's what Jimmy seems to think it is.
Well, doesn't my version of events count for anything?
I don't really care what you have to say. To be honest, I just want you out of my son's life. I know that you don't want to be a good housewife for him. So if that's the case, why don't you just go and provide for yourself, huh?
Jimmy, are you there? Please, you have to answer me. I'm gonna keep messaging you until you get back to me. I have something very important to talk to you about.
What is it? What do you want? Have you finally come to apologize to me?
No, it isn't that. It's about your mom, actually.
Why did you bother even messaging me if this is what you want to talk about, huh? Unlike you, I don't have tons of free time to waste on nonsense like this.
I just want to know what time it is that you think you're going to be coming home today.
I'm not telling you.
Can you please stop acting like a spoiled little kid? And can you please stop using your mom to send me messages? Did you know that she wants us to get a divorce? I thought that we had talked about this. You said that you would talk to your mom about saying those kinds of things to me, remember?
A divorce, huh? That might not be a bad idea, actually.
Wait, what? Are you serious about that?
Well, you said that you weren't going to apologize to me, right?
I don't really think that there's a need for me to apologize for anything.
Are you kidding me right now? You mean you don't think you need to apologize for always getting on my back, even though I bust my butt every day to provide for us both?
But that's fair. I was only trying to warn you that we need to be spending less money. I wasn't trying to get on your back or upset you or anything like that. I'm really sorry if I said something that made you think that I was, though.
You're acting as if I'm throwing all our money in the trash when I'm only buying things that I really need.
But by doing that, we're not going to be able to have any savings. Don't you realize that? And you know, I haven't even been able to buy anything for myself in over 6 months now.
And what is that supposed to mean? You're upset because you don't want to have to spend your own money on your own things?
You know that isn't what I was saying, Jimmy.
I'm going to bring the divorce papers over myself tomorrow. We're going to sign them, and then this whole nightmare will be over.
You can't be serious, right?
Of course I am. I wouldn't joke about something like that. But if you really don't want it to happen, then you better think long and hard about what you've been putting me through.
You mean that you're gonna threaten me with divorce for the rest of our marriage?
I mean that I'm really thinking about divorce, and I want you to be aware of that. And until you apologize, I'm going to keep talking to you through my mom. You should feel lucky that I've even kept up this conversation with you for this long, but I don't feel like talking to you anymore.
But you're just refusing to listen to what I'm trying to say to you.
Try looking in the mirror before you go around pointing fingers, okay? I can't believe I ever wanted to marry a stingy woman like you. Even my mom says that you need to wake up and be a good wife.
And you're just gonna go along with whatever your mom says about me. Do you really not think that we're a good fit for each other?
I think that you need to have a serious ego check. I just hope that my mom can figure out a way to set you straight. That's why you should listen to what she says.
Okay then, I understand. I guess I'll do exactly as your mom says then.
Hey Cindy, what the heck is going on? Where are you right now? Why aren't you home? I finally decided to come home a little early and dinner isn't even ready for me? This is why my mom is always getting mad at you. You really have no idea how to be a good wife at all, do you?
Oh, I think I know exactly how to be a good wife, thank you very much. And I know that I deserve better than this.
And just what is that supposed to mean?
It means that I signed those divorce papers you left there. I sent them out to be processed as well. I'll have my lawyer reach out to you about splitting up our stuff.
Wait a second. You really signed the divorce papers? But you didn't even say anything about that to me.
I told you that I was going to do just as your mom said, remember?
But how does that equal you divorcing me? You need to call the courthouse or wherever you sent them right now and tell them to cancel everything.
I'm sorry, but it's way too late to try to undo the process now. But you were the one who brought up divorce in the first place, remember? I thought you would be more than happy if I signed those.
But I didn't really think that you were going to go through with it.
You mean you thought you could just threaten me like that for the rest of our lives? Do you really think I'm the type of woman to just roll over so easily?
Well, where are you right now?
I'm on a bus that's taking me back to my parents' house right now.
Well, get your butt back here right this second. We have to at least talk about this.
Oh, so now you want to talk? I thought you were too busy ignoring me.
Well, that was before you sent out papers to split up our marriage.
You mean you really couldn't see this coming at all?
Of course not. I was never really going to leave you. What have you done?
I only did something I should have done a long time ago. I warned you over and over again, but you refused to listen to anything that I was saying. Instead, you just chose to totally ignore me and talk to me through your mom instead. Well, I'm sick and tired of the way that you've been treating me, Jimmy.
I'm really sorry that I ignored you, Cindy. And I'm sorry if I've been acting coldly or mean to you lately.
Lately? This goes back way further than that. Besides, I don't feel like listening to your excuses at all. You were more than content to sit back and let your mom say all kinds of horrible things to me. What kind of a way is that for a husband to treat his wife?
But I just want you to apologize to me.
And just what did I even have to apologize for, huh? I didn't do anything wrong.
Wait, you're right. Maybe I should have been a little more careful with the way I spent our money.
If you're just realizing that now, then it's still too late for me. I still don't want to be with you.
Cindy, please. You can't do this to me. I mean, you didn't even tell me you were going to be sending out the papers.
I was only doing what your mom told me to do, remember? I know that she's always right about everything, so I just tried being a good daughter-in-law by listening to her.
But that's not right. This should be between you and I, not my mom.
And where was this attitude when you were using your mom to send me hurtful messages, huh? I told you that I was taking this problem seriously over and over again, and you just continued to ignore and insult me. I know that this is the right choice for me.
But I don't want to lose you, Cindy. I just thought that if my mom talked to you, that she might change your mind about some things is all. I didn't really think that you'd sign the divorce papers, though. It was just a game of chicken.
If you really think it's appropriate to play chicken when it comes to ending your marriage, then this just further cements that I'm doing the right thing. Don't bother saying anything else because I'm not going to be changing my mind.
I'm begging you here, please come back to me. I can't live without you, Cindy.
I already told you that it's too late for any of your apologies, so just stop it. You were the one who brought home the divorce papers. You brought this on yourself.
I'm so sorry for everything. I promise to never blindly follow my mom again. She won't have anything to do with us ever again, so please come home.
It's not just your mom, Jimmy, it's you too. I can't stand either of you, and I'm not going to subject myself to you any longer. Don't ever bother me again.
I'm so sorry for everything. You have to believe me. Please, Cindy.
After that, I went back to my parents' place and hired a lawyer to deal with the divorce with Jimmy. Obviously, there was very little in the way of financial assets to be split up.